Today I have something unusual from Seagull Models. It's called the Magic Dragon, and it's an electric pylon racer that's supposed to be race legal. A pretty much ready to fly, well, plug and play as you call it, balsa and plywood model complete with all the electronics except the radio receiver. Don't be put off by the fact that it's a pylon racer. I found in the past that these Quickie 500 style pylon racers tend to be great sport planes. So let's see what's inside the box. Well, it certainly is very yellowy. Multiple color heat shrink covering is applied very well with almost no wrinkles. Control horn and hinges are pre-glued at the factory. Same for the wing. Very nicely done color trim and pre-installed ailerons. Even the landing gear is already installed. Servos are high-performance dual sky ball-bearing digital types. Interesting fiberglass wing mount tab. Fuselage has some open structure in the rear and streamlining fiberglass cowl in the front. Cooling holes in the fuselage bottom are right over the 85 amp speed controller. And standard issue tail wheel. Note the metal clevises. Mechanical canopy hatch opens up to easy access interior. Again, everything is installed from the factory. Interesting, there are multiple power switch cutouts. I was curious about the motor, so I pulled off the cowl. There it is, a fairly meaty sized dual sky 3520 680 kV motor. There is a bit of right thrust built in, but I couldn't see any down thrust. I noticed the right wing only has a checkerboard pattern on its bottom. Check out the downturn winglets. You also get a prop and spinner. With so few parts, this is very easily a less than 1 hour assembly. Of course, the manual is the usual fare with pictures and words and CG and stuff. Okay, enough reading. It's time for building. A snip of the zip tie releases the hounds of wires. Oh look, servo extensions. And XT60 battery connector. So we start by removing the lock nuts from the vertical stab. Insert it through the horizontal stab. And slide the assembly into the rear fuse. Then reinstall the nuts. The rudder bracket will have to be removed, then reinstalled over the tail wheel arm. With the wing tube installed, on go the wings. And wing mount screws. Though one side was ever so slightly out of alignment. Say hello to my little drill. That's better. Prop adapter needs to be installed. And spinner backplate drilled out. Then bolt on the 9x6 prop. Control horns are next. Stick on decals. And finally receiver. So I noted the manual doesn't say anything about what battery size to use. I mean nothing. What to do. So I started with a 4-cell. Which sounded a bit weak. so I hooked up a power meter. Yikes, just over 200 watts. Yeah, weak sauce. So I went to the manufacturer's website, and looky here, they say to use a 6S. So I grabbed an old 6S from my stash. Almost 500 watts. Yeah, now we're cooking with oil. Time to fly this baby. It was pretty breezy at the field, but neither wind nor combine would stop me. Okay, we've got the Magic Bird. Brought to you by Legend Hobby from Seagull Models. Got a little bit of a crosswind, so I'm going to taxi up a little bit, get her up ready. Last control check, up, down, right, left, for standard, right, rudder. All right, baby, Magic Bird. What kind of magic do you have? Taking it off. Yeah. It's up quick. That was only like 2/3 throttle. A little bit breezy out today. Of course, it was nice until it took off and this huge wind came over. So I'm about half throttle, just kind of tooling around at low rates. The ailerons didn't look like they moved much, but that's low rate. I believe that's low rate. Yeah, there's high rate. We'll go back to low rates, which are just fine. All right, I'm gonna do a trim check here. Looks like I need a little bit of down trim. All right, it's flying nice. If a little bit, might need just a touch of expo on the ailerons, but that's fine, I'll leave it. All right, that's looks like our trims are good. Let's open her up. There's full tick. Forgot what I have for a prop on here. Another full tick run. So it's got the sound. Let's do a downwind pass. Here we go. I think I might need a little more pitch. Go to vertical. So it's got plenty of thrust. Oh yeah, look at that. Let me bring her back down here. It's heading really nice. I mean, these are really nice sport planes. I mean, you don't have to be a racer. You just want to tool around. It almost stopped. Snap like crazy. We'll do a knife edge. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a really nice knife edge. Whoop. Sorry, that was me. I flipped what I should have flammed on that one. Some inverted. Just remember, up is down and down is expensive? No, down is up and up is expensive. And that was great. Do a push over. I don't think I've done a loop. Try a loop. Not surprised, it just kind of kicks right over. At this point, I was really comfortable flying the Magic Bird. This is really nice. It's a really snazzy plane to fly. 4-point roll. Now this is a Pylon racer. I wonder how well. Let's do a tight pull. Whoops, cameraman wasn't ready for that one. They kind of seem to do pretty good. Yeah, you can go really pull it. That was full elevator. Over here, full up. Oh, Kind of pulled up a little bit. So yeah, you can haul on the elevator. Yeah, despite my bad technique. It's a little bit of a, let's try it again. Kind of wants to snap out a little bit, depending. So I'm not a Pylon expert. So maybe you don't want to haul on it too much. Here we go. Before I kill the battery, let's try low speed era. Pull the power. Let's see, add some up elevator. Feed it some up, some up, some up. See what it does. Kind of mushing a little bit. Yeah, look at that, a little bit. Small drop in the wing, it just wants to mush. And there's my timer, so probably don't want to push it. Beauty pass here. Do a slow victory roll. Oh, I didn't try stall turn. Hopefully I have just enough juice. I'll be easy on it. See what how much the rudder kicks over, up. Kick the rudder over. Yeah. It's got a little teeny tiny rudder. But low speed, don't expect it to do a whole lot. All right, let's bring her in. Whoa! That crosswind is not going to like that. So I think this is the first model from Legend Hobby that is a plug-and-play art of traditional construction. And I get a bit nostalgia flying it as it harkens back to the early days of RC models due to its simple lines and basic construction. The only issue I have is the motor setup. So I checked the AMA electric racing rules, which are for North America, and they specify a 1200 kV motor, which is twice the no-load speed of the motor this comes with. And the rules also state to use a 4-cell battery, not a 6-cell. So while the airframe is race legal here, the power system doesn't seem to be. So any racers out there will have to swap out the motor. Now that said, if you want a speedy, non-foamy sport plane for not much money, this is actually a great deal for tearing up the skies. I plan to experiment with more aggressive prop sizes to really see what she can do. Hi, thanks for watching. Please take a look at the video description below for special HobbyView sales and discounts. Your purchases help support this channel. Happy modeling!